Hey guys, this is Daniel from fitnessblender.com, and we're going to be doing a cardio kickboxing workout today. We're going to be switching back and forth between a kickboxing combination and a core workout. So we're going to be doing 1 minute of that core exercise and then 10 repetitions of that combination of kickboxing exercises. So before we do that, we're going to have to start off with a warm-up, so let's go ahead and get started with that. For our warm-up, we're going to be doing 30 seconds of each one of these exercises, and we're going to be starting off with those arm circles. So go ahead and get those arms moving. Nice big circle, bring them forward, and then reverse the direction, right back again. Just alternating back and forth. If you want to, you can kind of move those feet back and forth. Just nice big full range of motion. Keep those lungs open. Like I said, trying to constantly push that range of motion. You want to get as big of a range of motion as you can. The idea is to warm up that shoulder joint and start really getting it much more mobile. Just keep it going. And let's switch to torso rotation, so feet just about shoulder width apart. Start out nice and slow, just rotating left and right. Again, trying to get a really nice full range of motion. And start slowly speeding it up as you start feeling those muscles loosen up a little bit. Just keep it going. Again, lungs open, just breathing as normally as you can. Rotating back and forth, getting as much rotation as you can. Keeping those hips straight forward, only rotating those shoulders. All right, let's move into a boxer shuffle. Just popping those feet back and forth. Nice quick motion with those feet. Trying to stay up on the ball of your foot. Warm up those hip joints just a little bit, those quadriceps, those hamstrings, butt muscles, and especially those calves. Just keep it going, nice even range of motion. You might feel your breathing start to increase here a little bit. Starting to use up a little bit more oxygen. All right, let's go and switch to an up and out knee. So one knee's gonna come up and out to the side, and the same thing on the other side. So it's nice and quick. Just alternating back and forth. Again, trying to stay up on the ball of that foot. Really warm up those calves. Try and get as much range of motion out of that hip as you can. All right, moving on to a jumping jack. So just a nice even pace. Keep those arms nice and rigid. Keep those legs nice and rigid. Just get a nice full range of motion. You don't want to do a jumping jack like this. You don't want to have those arms bent. You want to get a nice full range of motion on that arm, nice full extension. Makes it a little bit harder to do. Just breathe normally. And for our last one, we're going to be going to high knees. So switch it to a high knee, drive those knees nice and high. Now since this is our warm-up, you can keep the pace a little bit lower if you want to, or if you want to really get a good warm-up, drive those knees nice and quick. Again, try to get those knees at least to hip height. Lungs open. 3, 2, 1, and let it relax. Nicely done. Now let's go ahead and get started with our routine. Okay, let's get started with our cardio kickboxing portion. Now remember, we're going to be doing a combination of cardio kickboxing exercises, and then we're going to move into a core exercise, and then we're going to move back into our next combination of cardio kickboxing. We're going to be going through each one of these once. Let's go ahead and get started with our first one, which is going to be a jab, jab, cross, jab, and an uppercut. So we're going to do that 2 times slow, left side, and then right side. Switch your stance. So let's go ahead and start it. So jab, jab, cross, jab, uppercut. One more time. Jab, jab, cross, jab, uppercut. All right, now you're 10 fast. There's your 10 right there. So we'll go ahead and switch over to the other side. Again, 2 slow. Jab, jab, cross, jab, uppercut. Jab, jab, cross, jab, uppercut. All right, 10 fast. All right. Okay, so that's our first round, so now we're gonna move on to that core. So go ahead and grab a mat if you have one handy. We're gonna be doing knee tuck crunches. All right. So sitting on your tailbone. Actually, I'll turn around this way. So sitting on your tailbone, legs kicked out in front of you. And we're using those legs for counterbalance. You can put those hands on the ground for easier version. Otherwise, hands up under your shoulders. Lean back, extend out, crunch forward. Go ahead and start them up. Crunch in and extend out. Inhales, you lay back. Exhales, you crunch forward. When you lay back, make sure you get that back really nice and flat. Nice tight crunch forward as you pull those knees in. Remember, if you want the easier version, you can always put those hands down on the ground. Help you keep your balance just a little bit. Just keep it going. Try to keep those knees pulled in nice and tight. Make it a little bit harder for those hip flexors. Almost done. And let it relax. All right, let's go move on to our next cardio kickboxing section. Get that mat out of the way. Our next one is going to be a knee, a jab, cross, jab. So we're using your rear leg, so it's knee, jab, cross, jab. All right, remember 2 slow, then 10 fast. So here we go. It's knee, jab, cross, jab. One more, knee, jab, cross, jab. All right, now we got our 10 fast. Make them nice and quick. All right, there's your 10 on that side. Switch over to the other side. 2 slow. Knee, jab, cross, jab. One more. Knee, jab, cross, jab. All right, 10 fast. Knee. And let it relax. All right, let's go and move on to our next core. Go and grab that mat again. Get it lined up. Lay down almost all the way on your back. And we're doing a side hip raise. So you're going to be on your left side first. We're going to switch sides halfway through. So on that right or left side, whichever one you want to start with, stack those feet for the harder version. Bend those knees and stack your knees for the easier version. Up on that hip, or up on that elbow. All your weight in your elbow and your feet for the harder. Drop that hip down and shove it up. Nice tight squeeze the top. Try to pull that shoulder down towards your hip. So at 30 seconds, we're going to switch sides. Just keep those lungs open. Nice full range of motion. Like I said, pull that shoulder down towards your hip to try to get that full range of motion. And let's go ahead and switch sides. Flip it over, same exact range of motion. Stack those feet for the harder version. Hip up and start. Remember, draw that shoulder down towards that hip. Try to really crunch that shoulder down. Those obliques on that bottom side, as well as hitting that outside thigh on that bottom leg. Almost done. And let it relax. All right, kick that mat out of the way again. Moving on to our next one, which is going to be 2 uppercuts, 2 hooks and a knee. So it's gonna be rear arm is gonna be the uppercut. So it's gonna be uppercut, uppercut, hook with the front arm, hook with the rear arm, and then finish it off with a knee. So 2 slow, 10 fast. Again, it's gonna be an uppercut, uppercut, hook, hook, knee. One more slow, uppercut, uppercut, hook, hook, knee. All right, 10 as hard as you possibly can. One more. Nice, very good. All right, same thing on the other side. So hook with that rear leg, or uppercut, sorry. Uppercut, uppercut, hook with the front, hook with the rear, and then finish off with a knee. Do 2 slow. Uppercut, uppercut, hook, hook, knee. One more. Uppercut, uppercut, hook, hook, and knee. All right, 10, as hard as you possibly can. And let it relax. All right, grab that mat again. Okay, we're moving on to a crisscross crunch. So flat on your back for this one. Legs all the way out. Hands back behind your head. One leg out, extended. The other knee is gonna be up at like a tabletop position, so knee directly above that hip. Hover that opposite leg and crunch it up. Switch and crunch. Just keep it going. Nice tight squeeze. Try to get as much rotation and lift out of those shoulders as you can. Just keep those lungs open. Nice slow controlled motion. Don't start moving too fast and don't let that knee come in too close. The further that knee comes in, the easier the exercise gets. Keep focusing on that form. Again, keep those lungs open. Nice full range of motion. We're almost done. And let it relax. Whew, I got a nice burn going. All right, kick that mat out of the way again. We got one more to go. We're doing a shin block, front and back, a jab, a cross, and a knee. So it's gonna look like this. Front shin block, up like this, rear shin block, up, and jab, cross, and knee. So 2 slow, 10 fast. Shin block, jab, cross, knee. Shin block, jab, cross, knee. All right, 10 fast. As hard as you can. This is our last exercise. One more. And let it relax. All right, same thing on the other side. So flip it around. Same exact motion, just on that opposite side. Starting with the front, shin block, jab, cross, knee with that rear leg. All right, one more slow. So front leg, shin block, rear leg, shin block, jab, cross, and knee. All right. Push it as hard as you possibly can. 10 through. Shin block, cross, knee. Keep it going. Bring that knee all the way up. One more. And let it relax. All right, nicely done. We have one more core exercise. Grab that mat one more time. Sitting on that tailbone again. This is a nice rough one to burn those core muscles out. So hit all the way around abs, lower back, and obliques. So feet on the ground. For the easier version, you can always pick those feet up if you want to. I'm going to cheat, I'm going to do the easier version. So feet on the ground, arms straight in front of that chest, nice rigid arm. Keep it right in front of that chest. You're just going to rotate left to right, leaning back as far as you can. All right, so nice deep breath in, arms up, flat back, lean back as far as you can and start it. Rotating left to right, nice full range of motion. Keep those core muscles nice and tight. Now I know they're nice and tired, probably already starting to burn on you. Just make sure you're pulling that lower back up underneath you. It's gonna be really easy to want to let that lower back around, but try to keep it pulled up to protect that back. Make those core muscles have to work a lot harder. Just keep it going. Keep those lungs open, and again, hands right in front of your chest. Don't swing your arms back and forth. Whew. Feeling those abs, those obliques, lower back. I'm really feeling those hip flexors and quadriceps. They're getting some extra work in here too. Pull that back up straight. We got 10 seconds left. Keep it going. Focus and push through it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it relax. Whew, nicely done. This workout is complete. Good job.